One, action. Hello, hello, this is your captain speaking. Can you buckle in because the food on this aeroplane is very dodgy? I know, Dave, you had a Vindaloo today and you going on a nice cruise. The altitude from your butt cheek is going to be 5,000 feet when you explode. Okay? Sunday blessed, praise the Lord. Yes. Do you praise the Lord, David? Speak, you mouse. Okay? Stop fucking about. How are you, David?
I am okay, sir. I am okay.
It's
This is
been
a
a few
very
weeks since I've met you. Oh,
yes.
spoken.
Schedules have not been good, have they?
No, you've been avoiding me like the plague.
You Sky for 2 weeks. Don't give me that shit, and then you try to blame it on me. And then
I
I
did
had
not go. I
then
I did not. I did not.
wake
Guy.
up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Um, I had PCA finals last week, and then next
What
weekend
you
I've
have?
got
What did you have? A PSD last week?
PCA finals. You retard.
Aye. There's a lot of bodybuilders with PSD.
Fucking yeah,
So
because they missed a
yeah,
protein shake.
yeah. We need to have a federation called that instead of PCA PSD.
Oh God,
I think
I
it'll
give
be
up.
I think it'll be very popular with all the coaches who are now basically experts in fucking suicide and all these fucking problems, are they now? Self-taught on YouTube. You know what I
Well,
mean?
look, I mean, there's definitely something for having experienced things and being relatable to people, but I
Yeah,
struggle with there's certain subjects that I think if you're not fixed yourself,
yeah.
how do you fix somebody else?
But but
I
saying
mean,
that, David, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there.
you're gonna have a go at me
No,
for being fat now, aren't you? This is where this is going. I know.
no, no. I'm not gonna go that far. No, but all I'm saying to you is, you can be a coach, and you can have problems yourself, and you know these problems, but you still can help people.
Oh, no disputing that. No, what I was meaning was, experience of having problems makes it very relatable when you're talking to somebody who has problems as well, because you know what they're going through. But
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
there's a point where you have to be in some degree. I don't think we're ever fixed. I mean, you speak to anybody, there's always going to be issues, there's always going to be problems. But I think you also have to be in a position where you're capable of taking on somebody who has problems.
yeah. I think you're trying to say is basically you will have to be in a good place yourself
Yeah,
because.
it's
Mm,
you can't help but when you deal. I mean, I've got a couple of clients that are struggling with various aspects of mental health,
yeah.
and this
Is
isn't
that
a
down to
negative.
you? Is that down
Probably,
to you
yeah,
because you're
probably.
mental? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this isn't a criticism, but that takes quite a bit out of you. It can be very draining.
Mm.
So if you're not in a good place yourself, you do risk putting yourself at some detrimental position if you're not careful.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, but I think also as well, like let's go through some of the topics what have been going around, what have been going viral these last couple of weeks. So let's just touch up on it. I don't know if you probably heard or not heard. There's been a coach what's been called out on his protocols,
Matt,
and then, eh?
Matt,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the situation is, as that coach, he's been doing great for so long with people, and all of a sudden he's had one bad year with some clients, and social media has gone down on him because these clients have now spoken out. And this certain client has said he's been with him for 2 years and he's sacrificed all this and all that and eating and everything, and he didn't put an ounce of muscle on. And then that coach says to him, it's because you was using fake gear and stuff like that. But listen, it's a relationship with a coach and a client, and it's a two-way street, not a one-way. So a coach isn't telepathic, isn't a fucking guru, what you call him, and he can only basically tell a client to do certain things and say, oh, if you eat less carbs this week, if you reduce them by 50 grams this week, the chances are your weight should come down. Or if you do more cardio, you know your weight should come down. You should lose some body fat, lose some water or something. It shouldn't be going up. But if you're following a diet willy nilly for 2 years and things are not going in the right direction, and you're thinking to yourself, "Oh my God, I ain't put no muscle on or something," why the fuck wouldn't you relay that back to your fucking coach?
Yeah, this. If you've been with someone 2 years and you've made no progress, yeah, it may be the coaching that is fault, but you're at fault for not actually saying something sooner. I mean,
Yes.
we all. I coach. I've had clients that I've not done very well with. We just haven't gelled. We just haven't worked right. It's
Yeah.
either my style of coaching that wasn't suitable for them, or
Yeah.
potentially their adherence. But there's lots of factors that can make that relationship not work. But you've got to also have the
Mhm.
mindset about yourself to go, this isn't working for me. I'll try somebody else. I mean, this industry is very bad for grabbing someone who's had some success, particularly success with bodybuilders in the limelight, and
Mhm.
promoting them above their station. And that's of no fault of the coach.
No.
Now,
No. Mhm.
it's easy for someone in that situation to get carried away with that and ride that. Not everybody's going to go, whoa, hang on a minute, this isn't. Well, why would you? Because it's bad for business. You're going to exploit that popularity. But the problem is then, at the same hand, if you don't deliver in that very public profile, then they're going to destroy you at the same way. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a very
You know the
fickle
thing.
crowd.
Yeah, the thing what I find is you have the flavor of coaches every fucking couple of months. You've seen it yourself, yeah. A certain coach has success with a certain person. Everybody rushes to that person, and all of a sudden, everybody's praising that person because he's done okay with them.
Hmm?
Then all of a sudden, shit hits the fan. Things don't go right after a few years of coaching him. Or now he's a bad coach. Do you know what I mean? And then social media, these woke people and cancel culture comes out and puts pressure on these fucking uh, basically these athletes and saying that, oh, you shouldn't work with them and you should work with somebody else. It's like, my God, are you so fucking soft and so fucking fickle? You have to listen to what people say on social media and determine your fucking outcome. Because I tell you straight now, I've had people who have had coaches and they've come to me and asked me for advice. Oh, what do you think of this protocol? Do you think this is right? And I'm saying, are you with a coach already? Yeah. Then why the fuck are you asking me? And I guarantee you, these bodybuilders will be talking to 10 different people about their diet while working with that same fucking coach.
That
Guarantee
is,
fucking
yeah.
tea.
I mean, that is a big problem. Is that all coaches have their way of doing things.
Yeah.
Some will be very similar. Some can be quite different. You
Mm.
ask 10 people's opinion on how to do something, and you'll get 10 different approaches,
Yeah.
which ends up being very confusing for the client. I mean, the other problem as well is a coach gets popular because of excess with one or two or even more clients.
Hmm.
They end up then getting much busier. If they're not careful to self regulate their workload, then they end up being too busy. And as a result, people just don't get the original attention they used to get.
It's greed.
Um,
It's
I,
greed. It's greed.
yeah,
And I
well,
don't blame them.
sometimes it's greed, and sometimes you just lose sight of where you are. I mean, in my earlier days of coaching, I've got busy and dropped the ball because I just hadn't sort of really taken stock of where I was with the number of clients I have, and it's
Yeah, so you
something
got
you
greed
learn
there.
to. Well, it wasn't really driven by the money. It was just a case of people were asking for coaching, and it was like, yeah, okay, not a problem. And I
Yeah,
didn't actually sit back and go, oh, hang on a minute. I got too many here. I need to slow down. I need to back
yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get that. No, I
You know, I
totally
mean,
get that.
the money's
No, no,
obviously
but the
nice
thing,
as well. I mean, I'm not disputing that.
no, but the thing is, there's a difference, isn't it, Dave? Where you're getting popular and you don't want to turn that work away because obviously you don't know how long it's gonna last, and you know yourself, somebody might get coaching off you for 1 month or 2 months, and then they don't want to fucking coach you no more. So it's
Oh,
not
yeah. I
guaranteed.
mean, there's always this. You have your long termers, and then you'll always have this percentage of people that are either there in and
Mm,
out, or it just
mm,
turns over rapidly because
mm,
people will join you for a month and then realize it's not what they thought it was. I mean, I get a lot of this from a point of view. People come to me because they think there's going to be shitloads of drugs. And
mhm,
then when I don't give them any drugs for the first month at all, they're like, oh, this is not what I wanted, and they fuck off. And
mm,
I'm good with that.
mm.
I'm fine with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's I try and explain up front, look, I don't put people on cycles straight away. It's just not what I do.
Exactly, you shouldn't. You shouldn't, because you want to know
How they
exactly.
work, yeah.
Yeah, how do they work? How much do they eat? How much are they going to improve? How much work are they willing to put in without the fucking drugs?
I
First,
mean, I'm not. I don't have this. I don't particularly have an issue with people compensating for shortfall with drugs. What I have an issue with is them not recognizing that's what they're doing. You know, as
well,
long as you're
no, and also I don't have a people wanting to use drugs. I don't have a problem with people wanting to use drugs as long as they come to me with their bloods. So we know where they're at. We know where they're at. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean,
so
but
as
I've had clients that have openly said to me, look, I'm not sticking to a diet. I can't stick to a diet. I'm just not that interested. And it's like, right, fine. But if you want to achieve that goal, the only way we're going to get around that is by doing X, Y, Z. That's a greater health risk. You know, as long as you're understanding of that you could do this healthier if you just stuck to a diet, then that's still their decision. And I'm
mm,
very much, if I give people options and then give them the positives and minuses and say, right, you make the choice because
mm,
I'm not being responsible for you using drugs in a
yeah,
compensatory way when you could just do the same effect by being a bit stricter with yourself. So it has to
yeah,
be their decision. And I think a lot of not a lot of coaches, but there are coaches that are quite militant in the way that, you know, you must do boom, 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 boom.
hmm,
And, you know, at the end of the day, if you want to be at the top of the game, yes, there's going to be some sacrifice and you do have to be very adherent.
hmm,
A lot of my clients are that middle ground of guys that train recreationally. You know, it's
hmm.
not their life. And they want some flexibility, but they still want to make progress.
Yeah, because I mainly, like, at the moment, deal with people who want a better physique and they're thinking about competing in a year's time. So what I say to them first thing is, I'm not being funny. I'm not here to offend you or anything, but make sure you've got money for 1 year's coaching, because you're not going to do yourself no favors. In 3 months' time, you said to me, Zach, I can't carry on this coaching because of financial reason. I can't carry on this coaching because I can't come and see you. I can't carry on this coaching because I can't buy these foods, what you want
Why
me
would
to do.
someone want to come and see you?
Because I'm a good looking bastard. And
Well, you got part of
I,
that right.
yeah, yeah, the latter
No, not the
part,
good
yeah.
looking bit, the last bit.
All right. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so fuck you.
Hang on, let me take my glasses off. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not bad looking.
Yeah, but do you see what I'm saying? Be prepared as a person, as a client. Be prepared to go to a coach and do yourself some justice, knowing that you can do this for at least 6 months to a year. Financially, you can say to yourself, whatever my coach says. But the problem with a lot of you little fuckers are, your rat asses are, that you've got enough money for fucking gear. They've got loads of money for gear, so you tell them, buy this, buy that, buy this compound. Oh yeah, but when it comes down for food and training and coaching and everything else, they're like, fuck that now. I've got the cycle that I want from Zach or Dave or Tom, Dick, and Harry. Now I can do it on my own. And you know what happens? You realize it's not the fucking drugs. It's the fucking training and the food and the consistency. You can watch motivational videos of Ronnie Coleman on fucking Machiavelli as much as you want, but it's the consistency. what's going to get you to the other fucking side. True?
Consistency plays a massive role. Yeah, it
Okay,
does.
let's go to the next subject now, because obviously I know you're on a time limit. Okay, so I'm timing each topic. Okay,
Well, what's up with you being organised for once?
I'm always fucking organized.
Are
Yeah.
you fuck?
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about Samson winning the Olympia. Yeah. So obviously
Okay.
you haven't caught. Yeah.
Now
So
I want to know something about this. I've heard a story that his
yeah.
wife put locks on all the cupboards in the kitchen so he couldn't get at the food.
Really?
I don't
Fucking
know if it's
hell.
true. It's a rumor I've heard, but if it is, it's fucking brilliant.
All right, listen, this is what makes me laugh. It's like, the bodybuilding world has gone upside down because a woman's come along and fucking created a Mr. Olympia.
You
No
know, hang on a
fucking
minute.
shit.
What about Rolly's old coach, that mad German woman?
Not Rolly, yeah.
Yeah, Grandma, whatever her nickname
Yeah,
was.
but the problem you've got is a lot of people don't fucking realize Samson is the first bodybuilder what's put his success down to his wife. He's openly said it. A lot of fucking bodybuilders are pussies, you know, and it's all about I don't want to mention my wife helping me cook my meals, helping me out, doing this, and fucking telling me I look like shit. There's a lot of women been around for years what been helping bodybuilders. Even Dorian's missus helped him. She
Yeah, I
used to
mean, it from a point of view of positioning.
yeah,
They're the perfect coach because you live with them, you're with them all the time.
yeah,
You know they literally can keep an eye on you. You
yeah,
can't lie
and
to them because they live with you. They see what you do. They know what you do. They see the chocolate wrappers in the bin.
yeah, and that's the thing. And people don't realize a coach is just a glorified missus.
I mean, your Joanne grasses on you all the time when you're eating chicken burgers and cheating on your diet like you do.
Let's not go there. We're not talking about me here. We're talking about Samson. Okay. We're talking about Samson and we're talking about Dorian. It's a different topic, okay, here. So let's
No,
go.
I mean, obviously
Mm.
there's a strain on a relationship. I mean, I don't have a great deal of personal experience with prep. I've prepped once as a natural, as a junior.
Yeah.
It was taxing. I didn't enjoy it. One reason why I've always been fat. But there's going to be it's not something that's going to work for every relationship because there's going to be pressure because you're
Yeah.
going to resent the person that's stopping you from eating, and when it's your missus, I can imagine there's potential for some pretty decent arguments in that.
Oh, of course.
Um,
Of course, it's like, you know yourself, if you work with somebody and then you go home and you work with somebody, it's like, when do you turn off? Do you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, it's like, we know, man. Women, what's, see that?
it's my
See that?
phone, but I don't know what it's doing.
It's saying your
It does it
pacemaker's gone off.
does it
Pacemaker,
at the same
pacemaker's
time
gone
every
off.
day, and I can't find what's wrong with it.
It means,
Um,
it means
yeah,
at this.
I mean, I wonder if Samson's ever pissed her off and she's gone, right, you need to do an extra 50 minutes of cardio today.
No, yeah. Fucking, if I was his missus, that's how I would be getting him back. I'll go, yeah, bastard. I'm a, and you know the good thing about it as well. Your missus being preparing your food, she doesn't. She can tell you you're eating more food than you and put less food in, like you did with me, you fucker.
Well, it was the opposite with you, but yes.
Yeah, increase the food. Yeah. You see, yeah. But the thing is, it works, doesn't it? So the good thing about it, his missus being the coach, she can change his diet around and say, "Oh yeah, you're eating a lot more food than you are, but you could be having 50 grams less a day." But mentally, he doesn't know because she's
He told
doing
him,
everything. Yeah. So I think it's a fucking awesome idea. So guys out there, if your missus are listening, let them listen to this podcast, prepare your partners. And you know what? Don't argue with the fuckers. Just give them fucking less food without them fucking knowing. Say, you fat bastard, I'm going to trim you up for Tenerife holiday or Ibiza holiday in fucking 3 months' time, you fat bastard. And that's how we do it. That's how you get your own back on them. Let them say what they want. Let them fucking be the man around the
Right.
house. With,
Well,
you
look,
know.
women are devious and evil enough. Don't be giving them fucking ideas.
Well, I need to be giving Shan more ideas than fucking you. You know what I mean? So yeah, so like
Yeah,
so
my
basic.
wife's a feeder. I'm lucky. She's a
Oh,
feeder.
I know you are, you bastard. I can't fucking do fuck all. I could you imagine? You know, there should be a bodybuilding version of Wife Swap for a week. How funny would that be? Could you imagine? I went to your
Oh
missus.
God.
I went to your missus for a weekend, so she fed me up, and so fucking I'm bulking, and you come to fucking my house, and so you can be on a fucking diet of water and fucking a grain of rice,
That's all you deserve.
eh? And some fucking and some,
Don't you paint your missus as being mean. She's lovely.
oh,
It's
shut up.
you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
you.
It's always it's always the man. It's always
No,
us,
it's
man.
just
It's
always
always
you.
no, it's always fucking men. So shut it. I know. Sean sat right there listening to you, so you can't say fuck all.
No, she's gone actually.
I say. I like the way that you said she's gone actually.
She's the van's going out, so she's getting the van ready.
Yeah. So it's a fucking brilliant idea. And so what's happened is there's this new fucking shit what's come out this week saying that Samson didn't coach his Samson's missus didn't coach him, it was another guy behind it. No, the other guy all he did was took his bloods and told him exactly what gear to take and how much to take. Samson's wife is smart. She doesn't know about compound, so they hired somebody to do the compound side. I'm sorry, mate. There is no fucking secret coach. So everybody who does bloods for people, does that mean that's your coach? No. It
Fuck me.
means, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So you're everybody's coach then, Dave.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm everybody's coach, but there's definitely a lot of people who need to pay me.
Oh, exactly. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good, mate. You want to beat Mr. Olympia? Why wouldn't you use everything in your corner? She's a woman, so she doesn't know about compound, how they're reacting on a man. So she's fucking smart.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well, it's bodybuilding on the surface of it is a very selfish sport.
Yes.
It's very much about the individual. It's an individual pursuit and all the rest of it. But if you're in a unit, it doesn't necessarily mean a family unit, but if you're in a relationship or you are in a family unit, it's actually a team effort because everybody has to sort of help in this, even if it's just in the sense that, the kids don't eat pieces in front of you when you're really struggling. Not every day, you've got to suck it up, but, if you're really struggling. And not everybody, but most people are going to get grumpy in prep, and the people around them need to understand
that. And forget that also, you're talking about kids. My God, I mean, I've been on prep and I mean, dogs are having pedigree fucking treats. And I'm looking at that dog bone, I'm thinking, fuck me, man, that looks nice.
This is where Zach admits that he has this fetish for pedigree
bone. For bone, doggy bone. Give a dog a bone. No, but have you ever looked at your dog's food and thought, oh, that looks nice?
Never.
Well, my dog has similar. Yeah, well, my dogs have similar food to me. They have pasta, they have meat. They don't have fucking dog food, do they? The dried biscuits. You know what I mean? So let's get that straight. You know what I mean? They have bio yogurt or drizzled on top. It's like going to fucking Gordon Ramsay's fucking restaurant. You know what I mean?
Your dogs, they don't get that when they come and stay with me.
Oh no, that's why they're fucking probably dreading. They can sense it. They sense something.
They love
happening.
coming to Uncle David's.
Oh, fucking not when he reads on your sofa.
Yeah, not when he reads with fucking little shit.
Yeah, little shit.
Not big shit, actually. He's not a little shit. He's a big shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make sure I bring his fucking bring his duvet and stuff so you can put it on top so he doesn't fucking do none of that shit. So yeah, I think bodybuilding lately since the Olympia has been so toxic, mate. There's been so much toxic shit out there, like people bringing people fucking down and shit like that.
Felt that for quite a while. I suspect it's just a cycle that the industry's going through. Maybe it's an age thing with me. Maybe it's just...
Why is there so much negativity, though?
It does seem like that. It just seems over the last few years it's steadily got bitchier and nastier and more backstabby.
Yeah.
And there seems to have lost a sense of community that was there many years ago. I say I don't know if that's genuinely happening or if it's just because I'm an old miserable git. I'm not sure, but there does seem to be a downturn. It's I've met good people in this industry, but I must admit the bad outweigh the good. And I'm sure people will probably think the same of me. There'll be people that think I'm a fucking
Yeah,
asshole out there,
but like what's happened to Matt and stuff like that now, eh? And as a coach now, and a high-profile coach, I'll be wary working with people now because them people who will come out and said all this shit now. Any other coach what's willing to work with them needs to be careful because straight away they can cry wolf and say, "Oh, it's not my fault. It's happened to me before." Oh, but with every fucking coach, do you know what I mean?
Well, there is that. I mean, if you're on your sixth coach and still not making progress, then you'd have to ask the question.
It's a
You
you
need to be,
problem.
yeah,
It's a
you need
you
to be looking a
problem.
bit closer to home, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it's a
Um,
fucking you problem. It's like,
and people,
and
I've never understood people's inability to accept their own failings. It's like there's nothing wrong with not being good at something. There's nothing wrong with struggling to stick to a diet. You're far better being
yeah.
honest and upfront about it than you are trying to lie to everybody and yourself for that matter.
But it's the typical example. You know what? You could do years of good for people, could fucking do great for people, and all of a sudden you made one fucking
Oh,
mistake.
they always remember the one mistake. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
and and this is
that's
the
modern
fact.
life.
Yeah, and this is the fact. What's happened with Matt? Like as a coach, like he's done so much good, and all of a sudden he was one of the best coaches for a few years running. Everybody should go to Matt. Then all of a sudden this happens, and now he's the worst scumbag in the world. Like, really,
I mean,
come
I
on.
don't really know much about Matt because I don't really follow who coaches who or what's going on that side of things. I mean, I genuinely don't really follow bodybuilding. I take an interest when I know the person involved,
Yeah, yeah,
but
I know you do.
other than that,
It's
I
a,
just. I mean, I couldn't
it's a,
tell you the top five at the Olympia. I have no idea.
yeah, yeah. It's same with me, Dave. It's like I haven't got that interest in bodybuilding anymore, only because I follow certain people, and certain people send me stories because they say, "Oh, have you heard this or that?" Because I'm still in the game. Do you know what I'm saying? I still talk to bodybuilders, so that's why I know these topics, and I know you don't know much about these, so that's why I thought it would be good to touch up on somebody who's got an outside perspective and who's not being
Yeah,
listening to listen.
it's. I just, if he's fucked up, then it's answerable. But why does it? I don't understand this need to go public.
Yeah.
If you have a high profile coach and you're a high profile athlete
Hmm.
and it doesn't work, then you speak to the coach.
Yeah.
If you can't resolve the situation, you leave. I
Yeah.
don't really understand this big public flogging that has to take
Mm.
place.
Me
Um,
personally, David, me personally now, if I was a high profile coach, which I'm not, thank fuck for that, and if I was, I would be having a disclaimer now saying, everything what we talk about is private. Everything I do with you is private. So once we can both terminate our contract of coaching and client at any time we want with prior notice, yeah? And then we walk our separate ways. Simple. So it's a two-way street. I don't want this internet fucking drama where everybody is fucking putting their point in. Nobody's are putting their point in. You don't know the dynamics of that relationship. And like you said, unless you're Samson's wife, you don't know what you're. I don't know what you're fucking eating because I've only given you on a diet. Simple.
hmm? But
You
no,
know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Yeah. Like
I
end of the day, think about it. Me, if I've got a business of fucking 100 clients, and all of a sudden all my top profile clients are gone against me now and bunched up against me, that's fucking shit. Because now I've lost a lot of clients now, a lot of money now.
but then that's a reflection of people as well. I mean, if you're working with somebody and they're doing you good
Yeah.
and you're progressing, then you shouldn't have any concerns about how that coach has got on with another client
But
because it's none of
but
your
people
business.
are
And it.
influenced. People have got no backbone.
Do you
Just
think
because one,
Samson's missus has got messages about wanting coaching?
I bet she has. I won't fucking be surprised. But you know what? But you know what? the money what they're both earning together. Does she need clients? Exactly. She doesn't need that headache.
If Samson plays his card right, from a business point of view, if Samson plays his cards right, financially he should be made off that one win.
Yeah,
Because the endorsement, the promotion, everything that comes with it, he's going to do well.
Listen, Samson is smart. He's the best thing for bodybuilding at this moment. Derek, he did fuck all in 1 year being Mr. Olympia. All he did was stay at home, make TikTok videos with his fucking wife. Yeah? And then when he
What's
didn't
wrong with
win,
TikTok videos? Why are you hating on TikTok videos?
Listen, you're a fucking Olympia ambassador. Get the fuck out there. Guest pose. See the world. You're supposed to be an ambassador. When you're talking about being an ambassador, last thing I want to see is a Gen Z fucking person on Instagram or fucking TikTok dancing around. Fuck that shit.
You're already jealous because your dancing TikTok videos didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, true. That as well. But then,
in fact, at this point, I think you should insert in this when it goes out as a recording one of the videos that Joanna's of you dancing.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's not going to happen. That's only going to happen when we fall out and she has to use something against me.
I have to tell the audience that they're fantastic.
Oh, shut up. Let's move on to the next topic now.
All right, then.
All right? Yeah. So,
sax dancing.
All right. So like I said to you, yeah. But you know what makes me laugh the most is like after Derek lost that Olympia, he straight away says like, "Oh Jesus, if Jesus doesn't want me to win the Olympia, then I'm not going to do the Olympia again." Listen, Derek. Listen, bodybuilders. Listen, bodybuilders.
So
not just Derek.
It was divine intervention by God, was it?
Yeah. Like Jesus really cares about men in oily thongs when there are kids dying in this world, getting bombed every fucking day. Let's work this out. Oily men, Jesus wants to put on a pedestal or care about fucking kids. You know what I mean? It's like, put your fucking mental thoughts somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, these religious nuts saying, in oily thongs, they're like, listen, mate, are you, like that meme goes, are you gay?
No. How do you know God isn't a bodybuilder? Might be.
Or actually, it could be, because if you look at the old Greek mythology statues, bloody hell, all them gods are fucking hench.
Man was built, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look at all these Greek mythology gods. So, see, guys, you don't need steroids. You just need to train hard. You know what I mean?
So, Zach's just alienated half of the population that have any belief in God.
Oh, shut up.
Anyway, what's the next subject? It wasn't God, was it?
Yeah, it's Sunday, so we have to talk about God. You know what I mean? So the next subject,
weird. I don't quite get religion.
Yeah, I don't get it, because the way I see it is this also like this. Like, I'll end it on this anyway with the people. If you have to have a religion to be a good person, then you are not a good person. You need to be a good person first before you go into religion. That's the point of it.
Well, the thing is, when you look at the atrocities across the world,
it doesn't make sense.
I don't have an issue with religion per se in theory.
Yeah.
In fact, I liken it to communism. Communism, in theory, everyone being equal and all that, sort of seems a good idea. The problem is when you get human beings trying to enact and enforce it, it all goes to shit.
That's the problem.
How many countries have been invaded? How many cultures have been obliterated in the name of religion?
Yeah.
We killed Red Indians in North America because they were savages and non-religious.
Aborigines in Australia.
We did it
Aborigines
everywhere.
Aborigines in
all in the name of religion.
Yeah.
Which was usually just an excuse to look for treasure and land grab and everything else. But yeah, it's if there was a religion that I may sign up to, it would probably, the closest would probably be Buddhism.
Yeah, but have you seen some of the Buddhists, what they're doing in Nepal?
No.
Well, that's another subject. Google it, please. Okay, you'll
Okay.
be shocked. Exactly, this is what I'm seeing. Mean every religion has got its dark side.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I just if you look at a
No,
religion
no.
that,
I
all
think
right,
the perfect religion is the gym. You know why? You get people from all walks of life coming into a gym, and they're coming for the same goal to better themselves. So worship the God of Iron. Yeah, get your reps, get your sets in, make it better for yourself. Help each other out. If you want to know what people are like and what different races are like,
there isn't many gyms like that anymore.
well, there used to be.
There used to be. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound like an old boring shit now. Well, I am an old boring shit. Um, I remember gyms when you could walk in as a complete stranger and you would never have to ask for a spot. Somebody would just
Yeah,
appear,
yeah, yeah,
um, and you left with friends. And you don't get that now. There's a few,
yeah.
but
I know.
so many gyms have lost that community feel and that
Yeah. You
atmosphere.
know why? Do you know why, Dave? Since fucking social media and people getting their tripods out and filming everything, half of these people wouldn't even be fucking training it if it wasn't social media. In one way, it's made the gym industry booming, but in another way, it's isolated people because a lot of people are scared to go into the gym now in case somebody films them because they're doing something incorrect and somebody's saying, look at that fat bastard, what is he doing? Oh, look at her, and like
Hey,
laughing at each other.
you want to see that? Just look at my social content. The amount of abuse I get when I put training videos up because I'm a fat folk
Yeah,
is
but
astronomical.
yeah, but the funniest thing about it is people who don't know your background are that narrow-minded. But you don't give a fuck about them. It's the
I
people who
used
know.
to. I used
Yeah.
to. It used to
Oh
hurt.
yeah.
Years ago, it
Listen,
used to hurt. But now it's like, whatever.
mate, it's the crazy thing. Bodybuilding's crazy. I remember when I first got into got me pro card and everything, and then all the onslaught from people around the world saying, "Oh, he's like this, he's like that," and you're like, "Oh my god." I never got bullied like this when I was in school, like, and now I'm getting bullied like this
Yeah,
on the
but
internet.
shall we discuss some of the content you put out, young man?
Not even content, but no, I'm just talking about generally somebody saying, "Oh, look at your nose, it's big." Everybody, he's got a big nose. You know what I mean? It's that type of content. What people are being malicious in way, not in what I've said. It's how I look. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
think you're beautiful, Zach.
yeah. Oh, listen, I know you're a liar because the lying radar's gone off. Fucking, and your name is Rudolph coming up to road Christmas
That's not
because you're
nice,
gonna
is
get
it?
a red nose.
No, that's just blood pressure.
All right, listen. Let's leave on a happy note. What you up to today with the missus? Tell me,
Uh,
tell me.
I'm not doing anything with the missus. I am going out on a cruise in the car.
Which one?
A classic in the Nova,
Oh, is
the
it? All
Chevy
right, nice.
Nova.
Thanks for
So
inviting me.
you can come, get your ass over here. But you
Uh,
know you
uh,
won't drive
uh,
that far. It's too far for you, isn't it?
Shut up. Fucking, you didn't tell me, did you? We could have been Starskin and Hutch.
I told you at 7 o'clock this
Oh,
morning.
listen,
No, in fact, I
Dave.
told you at 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh, Dave, you know what you need to do with your car? Your car does look like that one from Starskin and Hutch, doesn't it?
I'm
Yeah.
not putting stripes down it. You can piss off.
No, just wrap it.
No.
Wrap it. And then me and you can do fucking a photo shoot. Like that. Do that. Do that. Other side. Go on. Go
Right.
on. Leave on that note. Just do that for me, please.
What, Charlie's Angels?
No, Starskin and Hutch. And when we roll off the bonnet, don't we? All right.
Look,
Listen.
people, this is what I have to put up with.
Listen, Dave. I love you. And listen, have a lovely day, yeah? And be fucking
Thank you, sir.
safe. All right?
Oh, I'll be
And
safe. It's just a
yeah,
couple of ways.
yeah, and I'll speak to you next week. The sun is out at least. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
where's my birthday card?
Listen, I sent you a birthday fucking message and you didn't even reply back to me until today, guys. Until today, he goes to me this morning. Sorry, mate, I didn't see that. I was doing reports. That's the type of fucking friend he is.
Right, okay. He sent me happy birthday on
Yeah,
Friday.
on your birthday. On your birthday.
And wait. There's no.
No, it was on your. All right, I'll screenshot it. I'll screenshot it for people to see on the date on my side.
You didn't do it on the WhatsApp, did you? No, I didn't get a
I
happy
said
birthday on the WhatsApp. I got a message on Friday about my birthday. My birthday was Wednesday, and I
no. I sent
worked
you a
all day, which is why I'm having a day today.
fuck off. Fuck off. Okay. On that note, fuck off because
What?
I'm gonna.
What?
All right, all
So
right. This is gonna be like Matt and his client. I'm gonna expose you.
yeah, just
I'm
because
gonna
you're
bring you
losing, you have to
down.
get abusive, and that's it. Yeah, just
I'm gonna bring you down. I'm gonna take screenshots of all the fucking messages what we've been sending to each other, and
don't
people you
don't take
can
screenshots of all of those messages.
people you can judge who is right and who is wrong.
Look, you made my microphone fall off then.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna eat it. I thought you thought it was a cornetto. And I'll see you back in gym this week. I
You won't because I'm at FitX this weekend.
You fucking bastard.
No.
What day is FitX?
Well, we go down Friday morning.
Is it? I might come down on Saturday. Is it at
Yeah,
Birmingham?
yeah, and you say, whole night.
I'll come down on Saturday to see you then.
All right.
Yeah,
well, we're going out Saturday night if you want to join us. We're going out for Korean barbecue.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll message you later anyway, pal, yeah? All right.
Yeah, no problem. But then that's it. After that, I'm pretty free. There isn't anything major coming up.
Okay, cool. And plus, then I'm training legs anyway back now. My shoulder's a lot better now. This one, so it's cool. And
Okay.
both of them are done out of the way now. Can get ready for January, Dave, and start fucking doing something. I feel shit. You know what I mean? But it has to be done. Sometimes you have
It's
to.
been a long time. Look,
Yeah.
short-term pain for long-term gain, as they say.
Yeah. And you know yourself, us bodybuilders, and we end up doing something, and then we go back to the gym too soon, and then it puts us back even further. So at best, just take the doctor's advice and not fucking train them fucking areas for 6 months. Then it's done. Because I can't afford to go back and get it redone again.
Not at your age, I'm 55, mate. You're not going to get many more chances now, you old cunt.
Yeah, fucking hell, Dave. You know you wouldn't let it lie, would you? You wouldn't fucking let it lie.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.